And now it's time to learn from pitmaster Tay Nelson.
Oh, barbecue. Hey everybody, my name is Tay Nelson from Bobby's Barbecue in Fountain Inn, South Carolina. And today I'm going to teach you how to smoke a turkey breast on my new Red Tech Bullseye pellet smoker. So today we have, it's a turkey breast with the skin on it, boneless, and we'll take out this foil wrapper. But the first thing I'm going to do is come and turn my Red Tech smoker on. Just got this thing a little over a month ago. It's a neat little toy. So just turn the power button on. It's set at 325 from the last cook I did, so I'm going to go down to 275 on it. And then I smoke it on there for a couple hours, and I bump it to 300 based on how everything's looking. Check my smoker, make sure I got pellets in there. We're good to go. I'm going to smoke 2 turkey breasts on here. And I also have a water pan. Some people don't do that, but the way we do it at the restaurant, we have a water pan in our 1,000-gallon offset smokers. So, hey, that's just how we do things at the restaurant. So I'm just going to continue what I know. And I cooked on it a couple times. I did a few things on it, so it turned out pretty good. And again, we're going to do smoked turkey today, just in time for Thanksgiving. And people always love a turkey breast. They be like, I come for the brisket, I come for the pulled pork, but then they try the turkey, they be like, oh man, it's awesome. And it's juicy, it's tender. You got to watch out for that juice. I call it radioactive. You don't want to play with that. And today we're going to be using, we have 3 rubs at the restaurant. We have the Bobby's Original that goes on everything, all-purpose seasoning. We have the barbecue rub, and we have the citrus blend. For our turkeys, we use the citrus blend. Don't let that skin whoop you. So I try to get both of them ready as much as I can before I start fooling with one or the other. About time we get this prep, our smoker should be up to temp or close to it. But if it's not quite there the temperature you want, you can put them on a little early, get a little extra smoke on it. So we got that one here, that one right there. This is a little bit smaller, but it's not the end of the world. No, we actually use canola oil at the restaurants. We put a little bit of that on there. You don't need a whole lot. All that does is help the seasoning stick to it. Get that off. And what you do, you come back and take your knife, get a little extra fat. You're not going to get all of it off, but you get some of it. A good bit of it. Like I said, be careful. You can do this all day, especially if you're trimming something like a brisket or something. So put the oil on it. Keep it like that. And today we use our Bobby's all-purpose seasoned citrus blend. It's good on turkeys, chicken, seafood, vegetables. People love it. So what I normally do, I always go from the bottom first, just have it, I guess from doing briskets. Just put it on there. The wind's a little blowing today, but it's not the end of the world. That's it on there. Set that to the side, get a little bit right there. And I get this bad, Mama Jama. So do that. So then I'm going to go over here and check my smoker, see what temperature we at. So over here it's pretty simple. With the Red Tech Bullseye, I'm not getting any promotion for this. Just, hey, I just like it. It's pretty neat. So hit the temp display, go to actual temp. Right now it's at 200. It's 201, so I'm going to wait a few minutes, and I'm going to put it on, but the way it's climbing, it won't take long at all. So now, like typical, I come back and just hit a few little spots. All we're going to need for this is our Bobby's citrus blend, a little canola oil. We got an apple cider vinegar for spritzing, and we have some butter that we do later in the process. And I'll show you exactly how we do it at Bobby's Barbecue in Fountain Inn, South Carolina. And this thing don't take long at all to catch up, get up the temp, so I think it's pretty neat. Okie dokie, so I'm going to pick this up. Got my water pan in there. All you got to watch out about these is the thin ends. You might have to put some foil on it. And make sure you always put the shiny side to the meat. That way you don't reflect the heat off of that. Other than that, just put them on here like that. Have a little space in between. You want to pick this with a finger. go around. That way you make sure you get smoke on both sides and heat. Let them sit down, have a nice smoke bath. And I'll be back in probably about an hour and check on it. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? We're an hour and a half into our cook. As you can see, it's getting a little color to it. Getting that color we want, that golden brown color. I'm spritzing with some apple cider vinegar just to keep that surface from drying out, keep it from drying out too fast. Plus it'll help get some smoke on there a little bit more, because pellet smokers don't have as much smoke as an offset cooker. And another thing I like to do is just probe mine to see where they're at temperature wise. We usually wrap between 120 and 130 internal temperature and pull them at 160. And I love this thermal pen. This is the MK4. Like I said, you can use digital thermal pens from like Walmart, Target and stuff. It's right here, it costs like $100. Now you can get them on sale, and it's worth its weight in gold. Like, I love this thing right here. So I probe right here in the thick spot. So that's about 119. Wipe it off, and I'm gonna check this one. That's 124. So I'm gonna go to about 130 on them. This one probably get wrapped a little bit soon. I'm gonna put some butter and wrap it in foil, and it's pretty much a done deal. You go through the thickest part about halfway down and just check and see where it's at. Now sometimes based on what you're cooking on, if it gets too dark, I might wrap a little bit sooner, but you wanna make sure they thawed out all the way, or at least 90% of it, because if it's too much frozen inside, the outside will cook faster than the inside, and when you wrap it, it'll have too much liquid in your foil, and you'll wash some of that seasoning out, which you don't want. So, but we're almost there. We're doing pretty good. Again, it's an hour and a half in the cook. Based on where you at, if it's colder or warmer outside, it'll cook a whole lot faster. But just keep on going along. Like I said, it's a neat little thing right here. It don't take up much of a footprint in your backyard or your back porch, and you can't go wrong with it. So I'm excited, guys, because once we wrap these, we won't have much to go. We put the butter in there, we wrap them in foil, and then we'll pull them, let them cool, and I'm gonna slice one in front of you. So check back with me a little bit. Again, it's an hour and a half in. Hey everybody, this is about 30 minutes more on top of the cook, so a total of 2 hours in the cook. I'm gonna probe them and see where they're at. Then we're gonna tear some foil, we're gonna put some butter on them. And then we're gonna wrap them back up and put them back on the smoker and pull them at 160 degrees. You can go up to 165, you don't want too far because you'll start drying them out. But hey, when it's your first time or two, don't worry about it. The butter kind of helps you with all of that from drying it out, so don't freak out about it. That's about 131. And I use a lot of paper towels too. It's 135, 136, so that's perfect. Let's go ahead and wrap these up. So what I'm gonna do, let's go ahead and the whole time I've been cooking at 275. I will bump it up to 300 because this goes in 25 degree segments. Like each time you hit 25 degrees, you can't do like 1 and 2 degrees. That's all good. And that way it compensates for me wrapping it, the insulation of the foil and stuff, and get them done. So what I would do first is get my butter. I like to use stick butter. I got the block too from the restaurant because that other turkey is pretty huge. I get the salted kind. You can use unsalted. Some people don't use butter at all. They just wrap them and go from there. But I like to add a little butter to it. That's how we always done it. And like I said, you can do whole turkeys as well. But with the turkey breast, it don't take up much real estate on the smoker. So I use that for one turkey breast. And then since the other one's a little bit bigger, I'm gonna use this block right here. And like I said, it's probably a little more you probably need, but you never can't go wrong with butter or bacon, stuff like that. So I don't see no harm in it. And you want to cut on them probably about 1/4-inch slabs. That way when you set the turkey on top, as you're gonna see in a little bit, you can see that you can tell that, like, hey, you don't want it too thick because it'll be all wonky shape. You'll see what I'm talking about though. It's kind of hard to describe without actually seeing it. So now I'm gonna tear my foil. I like to use heavy duty foil. If you can't get that, just get the regular foil but double up on it. So we use 2 pieces of foil. If you're using the regular foil, I'll probably do 3 pieces. This for the small turkey, so and always shiny side towards the meat. Always. So it'll reflect the heat. And then I have a little bit longer for my bigger turkey. Like I said, Sometimes it can be a little overkill, but I like it. It's the neighbor's dog smelling that turkey. That's a bit much right there. Got carried away like I'm tearing for briskets. So we can tear the extra off, so it's not the end of the world. So I would definitely probably get some type of gloves or something, or a towel, but since I've been cooking so long, probably got some type of nerve damage from my fingertips. So we take this big turkey right here, and I do it upside down. So you can see the grill marks. Fold it like that. Put like a little crease right there, like a pocket. Fold it like that. And some people can do it with one, but sometimes they will snag on those grates if you got food on there. So I just do an extra layer, and that's why I bump up the temperature to compensate for that. And I would do 25 degrees more anyway. So I put it back on there, so it's like upside down in the foil. Take this stick, some butter right here, do the exact same thing. Take the smaller turkey. See that beautiful thing? Fold it down like that. It's funny here, these fellas smoking like a jet going on. That's how we do them at the restaurant, but again on a 1,000-gallon smoker. So set it in there like that. Make sure you got a little space around it so the heat can get all the way around it. Close that lid down. It's on 275, now I'm gonna bump it to 300. Since these pellet smokers do cook faster than most offset, the way it's set up, especially on these smaller ones like this, so I'll probably come back and check on it probably about 30 minutes just to do a quick probe to see where we at. I don't think it's gonna be done. I say probably 30 to 45 minutes the most, because sometimes these things can jump on you. I done cooked on it a couple times, and that's even cooking on a offset smoker or electric smoker, gas smoker, no matter which one you cook on. Like if you're not careful, this stuff will shoot on you, shoot way past. And I'm not trying to search for perfection, but I feel like I'm gonna be out here all day, got this beautiful piece of meat. I wanna try to make it as good as possible. So close to perfect, but make sure it's real good. Do my best. So that's about it. So give me about, I say about 30, 45 minutes, but I'll let you know in the video when I actually check, and let's go from there. All right, we're almost there though. It's counting down. Get that bird. Okay guys, we're 45 minutes into, since the last time we checked it. It's almost 3 hours. Just about 10 minutes from 3 hours, so that's not bad timing for a smoked turkey breast. Especially when you got two of them. So let's check them right now. 166. That's 159, so we leave it on just a few minutes. Like I said, all we need is one more degree. And sometimes it'll carry over. That's 164. So let me check again. Yes, I'm gonna go for a few minutes, not much, like 2 or 3. So I'm going to take this one off and let it rest. Like I said, it's probably best to have some heat gloves or a towel or something. I've been cooking barbecue for a while, so these fingertips don't feel like they should. Oh no, that's crazy. Barbecue make you do some crazy things. So we let this rest. It's probably about, usually the rest from let it rest for about 30 minutes or so. Let it come down about 10 degrees and put them in the warmers. But since I want to cut it for y'all and try it out, I'm going to go ahead and just wait a few minutes on this. We're going to check this one. And then I'm going to let it rest for a little bit. Then I'm going to slice it in front of y'all. Let you see what we're working with. Check it all the way out. Thank y'all. See you in a little bit. Gonna be good. So you see that bad boy right there? And I call it that liquid gold right there. That juice in the bottom of it. So you can take that juice and make gravy out of it. You can baste the turkey with it once you slice it. See that right there? And so you can see that juice right there. I don't want you to miss that. And you can do whatever you want for that. Me, myself, I will put some on the turkey, and then based on how much I got, I'll probably make a little gravy with it. Use it for a base for a gravy, especially for Thanksgiving around the corner. So I'm going to take this. I am left-handed. I use a 12-inch serrated knife. This is a choice. You can get Dexter. You don't need anything fancy unless you just want to get that. And what I do with this turkey, some people can go this way, but I like to go this way against the grain. And just, you want to do it about 1/4 inch thick. Just use the whole blade. And if your slices get like if the top is looking good and the bottom is too wide, you just turn your wrist and try to keep your wrist straight. Now look at that right there. That's just beautiful. See that seasoning right there? Just pull it apart. I'm gonna take it to the guys at Elite Total Fitness, Rap Street from the restaurant, Coach Ty and Coach Brandon, and let them try it out. And we actually sell these at the restaurant too all the time, especially for Thanksgiving. We got a ton of pre-orders. You can eat it like that for Thanksgiving. Bigger portions, if you want to make sandwiches, you can cut them in half. Or if you got other items, other meats to eat, more than just turkey, that way you can have more shareable portions. So you have a lot of options. Just put it in there like that. Put that in there. So what I like to do is take this stuff I have in this foil. And just pour a little bit over there. We call it au jus. But it's just the turkey juice and a little butter we put on there. And that's it. And so that's it, guys. It took, like I said, it took a total of 3 hours to cook. Like I said, that can always vary. But I like to take this last part of the video I call Tay's Final Thought. And with that, it can be something funny, spiritual, enlightening, or just talking, you know. And at the end of the day, you know, as long as we're having fun doing it. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comments, the stuff you want to see us do next. I got a couple ideas of things I like to do. And I hope it inspires somebody else to chase your dreams or just have fun. But at the end of the day, when you cook and barbecue, you're always going to get better the more you cook. Try to make notes, keep your journal. Don't be out there getting wasted, because I've seen people who do it. And I don't know, it can turn out any kind of way. And just love on the people that love on you, man. At the end of the day, that's all we can do. Just take care of each other and just make this world a better place. That's it. But other than that, I'll see you next time. I'm excited. Hope you enjoy your turkey. And let's keep smoking. That's all I can say. And if you're ever in the area, Fountain Inn, South Carolina, stop by Bobby's Barbecue. We open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 11 to 8. You just ask for Tay. I'll be running around there somewhere looking crazy probably. I don't know. But I enjoy it. See you next time. Bye-bye.